Engineers are known for putting stuff together, right? Building things. But how good are they at putting an outfit together? It's a pretty good intro, right? What'd you think? So today I'm going to be ranking the style of famous engineers. Number 1, Nikola Tesla. Okay, there aren't that many pictures of him with a full fit, but there's a lot of this vibe going around. It's like the classic fit of that century, right? Nothing really that groundbreaking. I mean, it's classy, right? But I feel like if you just put a hat on him, he looks like a train conductor. This is gonna sound stupid, but it feels like he's cosplaying as Nikola Tesla. You know what I'm saying? Like he just looks like a guy from whatever age he was from. Nothing revolutionary, but still, you know, a solid fit. I'll give him a 6.4 out of 10. Stephen Paul Jobs. You killer. You. I don't know if someone was already doing this and then he took that. I don't think that's something he would do. Just take something that someone already made. But whether or not he created it, he popularized this style. Now, if you've ever been on site at a tech corporation's campus, you know that this is just walking around everywhere. You got the New Balance. You know, he popularized the 992s. You got the blue jeans. Those you're going to see everywhere, right? The New Balance, the blue jeans. But it's that turtleneck, okay? That corporate choker that he's got on that just has people, ironically, in a chokehold. Now you can't go anywhere in a black turtleneck without someone being like, hey, when's the new iPhone coming out, right? And just because people are uninteresting and not funny. I went to a birthday party last year in a black turtleneck. 4 people called me Steve Jobs. His fashion wasn't fashionable, but it was revolutionary. So for that, I'm gonna give it like an 8.3 because it's not amazing, you know, it's not creative, but it had an impact. It's like the meteor. When it took out the dinosaurs, I don't think it looked that pretty, but it had an impact. It really shook things up, you know? Tommy Edison. He just looks like... If you told me this picture was just like Nikola Tesla growing up, I would believe you. They just all wear the same shit, don't they? All these dudes, right? They just copy each other's ideas and tweak them a little bit. But that's the motto of engineering, right? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just copy what the other guy does, you know? See, back in the day, engineers used to copy each other's style. Now engineers just go on Stack Overflow and copy each other. We're creatures of habit, you know? We've been copying since the dawn of time. I keep talking about dinosaurs, don't I? I know this is basically like Nikola Tesla's outfit, I already said that, but I feel like he doesn't rock it as hard as Tesla. So I'm gonna give him a 5.4. Yeah, sorry Tommy. Elongated musket. Okay, so we got 3 different versions of Elon. We got business formal, red carpet casual, and casual. I feel like all of these outfits, I could go to any straight guy's explore page on Instagram and find a bunch of videos telling them how to dress like this, you know? These are just like 3 different mannequins you would find at JCPenney. They're just so boring. Ooh, see what I did there? Because he is a boring person. I don't know if this makes sense, but his casual fit is just like Steve Jobs' fit, but circumcised. But he lost the little turtleneck, you know? Also, he got rid of the New Balance shoes and went with something a little more uncomfortable. Yeah, there's not as much covering his head and he's less comfortable. Okay, I was like... These are the kinds of fits that would make, you know, like his mom and his aunt be like, oh, Elon, you clean up so nice. But they're boring. They're just standard, you know? But I guess when he tries to do stuff that's, you know, not the norm, it doesn't look that good, does it? So I get why you went with this, and we'll give it a 5. It's right down the middle. Henry Ford, or should I say Harrison Ford's dad in Indiana Jones. Why do all these guys dress like Indy's dad? All these dudes want to be Sherlock so bad. After his 5-day work weeks, Henry Ford likes to go to Sherlock cosplay conventions on the weekend. Fucking nerd. No, there's nothing to comment on here. You know, all these dudes dress the same. But then if you think about it, yeah, that's what's happening today, right? Today, dudes are just wearing, like, jeans and black shirt. I give him a 5. The Woz. Steve Wozniak. Okay, so there's an overwhelming amount of pictures of Steve. Oh my god, I didn't even realize, yeah. Him and Steve Jobs have the same first name. That never That's never occurred to me. I just realized that. Actually, Steve Jobs used to go by Steven Jobs, and then he met Woz, and he was like, actually, I'm Steve Jobs. Nice to meet you. No, but there's an overwhelming amount of pictures of Steve Wozniak just wearing all black. Buddy is always ready for a funeral. It's a look, you know. It's kind of what Kanye does now, so I guess everyone's stealing from him. No, it's very standard. I kind of like it. I'm going to give it a 6.3. I think it's kind of a look. Yeah, you know, when people just wear like all black, I think it looks really good. So I'm not biased or anything. I wouldn't be. Why would I be? It's not like I wear black that often. Are you kidding me? I just think it's nice. It's, you know what? Black is a combination of all colors. I'm just an inclusive guy. That's all. Let's go with that, I guess. William Gates, aka Bill Gates. And I know, engineers, shut up. I know he's not like technically an engineer. He like dropped out of, you know, his engineering school anyways. But shut up. You know, I'm ranking the style of famous engineers. What an argument are you gonna make here that even matters a little bit, you know? Bill looks like he's always like drinking a cup of coffee or like reading a book. You know, he's like in the middle of one of those two things. Oh, look, even this picture. He's got a background, a bunch of books. What is this? What is he doing? Is he like me? Does he like surround himself with things he wish he was like? Just to give people the impression that, yeah, no, that's what I'm like. Yep. I've been telling people my entire life that I play guitar. You know, I even have a guitar right here. Look at this. Got a guitar right here. I've never plucked a string of a guitar. So yeah, Bill's got that like comfy fit on. If he just rolls up the sleeves of that sweater and then lets that undershirt kind of peek through, oh my God. He gets a couple rings, maybe a gold necklace. He'll look like, you know, your modern day fuckboy. One of those like casual, like comfy fuckboys. You'll both get to like read your books around the fire, but he'll also use that fire to gaslight the shit out of you. I think he's like almost there. I think if he just makes a few adjustments, he could really like up his style, because that's what he needs to do nowadays, you know? But you know, obviously the current style wasn't cutting it for Melinda, you know? Sorry. So Bill, I'll give you a 7.7. Lucky number 7. I know you need it, bud. Jeffrey Bezos. Yeah, if the Bill Gates thing pissed you off about, oh, he's not an engineer, I know this one's gonna rile you up. But actually, did you know that Jeff graduated from Princeton with degrees in computer science and electrical engineering? Yeah, there's a lot of you that get degrees in those and then claim you're an engineer. So how about you hush up, huh? But no, Jeff Bezos is just Lex Luthor in real life. I mean, look at this dude. Yeah, what is he? What's he doing, huh? Jeff Bezos either looks like a comic book supervillain or that one uncle that always smells like too much cologne. And when he gives you a handshake, it's like too strong. And, you know, you walk away and you're like, fuck, what was that all about? He's got like hair on the back of his hands. He's got like a gold chain on at all times, you know? Jeff Bezos is the kind of guy to wear a polo on a webcast to announce that he's firing half his company. I don't know if he's done that. It's just the vibe I'm getting. He's kind of going for like a more casual look nowadays. Usually a couple buttons done, or just like all of them are done. Yeah, just like his workers. Those buttons and those workers have been working too hard for so long that they've decided to quit, you know? They're no longer anywhere to be found. Jeff is going for more of this casual vibe. It's cool. Noted, Jeff. We see you. He just hopes Mackenzie sees him too, you know? I'll give him a 7. That's good, right? That's fine. Timothy Cook. He looks like he's on advertising for like a pack of buckshot. Yeah, he looks like he'd be on advertising for a shotgun that could take out a small deer. But no, then he has respectable fits, you know, like the classic all black. That's a favorite in the engineering community, but I would never do something like that. But then sometimes he elects to go with the old chestnuts roasting by the open fire look, you know, the cozy kind of Bill Gates look, but with a zipper, which lets you know that there's a way out. But with Bill, you're locked in. This Tim fit right here, I could go to work and maybe see 1 billion of people dressed like this, including myself. This is exactly how I dress when I go to work. With Tim, you know, you get a lot of different versions. You know, a lot of the other people, we would click on their pictures and see, oh yeah, they're only wearing like the same fit everywhere. He's really like multifaceted, right? He's really three-dimensional, or he's not one-dimensional. You know, he's multi-dimensional. There we go. I was working up to it. The fact that he's able to pull off so many different fits, I would kind of rank that a little high. I'm going to give him 8.2. That's right, Tim Apple. Congrats to you, my man. Steve Ballmer. Yes, aka the worst guy to sit next to at an NBA game. He gets out of his seat so much in games. And he's probably eating nachos, right? Because that's what you eat at basketball games. So every time he gets up, someone's got to hold those nachos. The person next to him, you know? So he's got to suck to sit next to him. But Steve Ballmer, he's going with that whole Mark Cuban thing, right? The suit but no tie and kind of undoing the top button. This is played out. This is no. I don't like this. It's that classic, yeah, you know, I'm chill, but take me serious thing. And I've never really liked it, you know? The very thing it sets out to do, it does the opposite for me. It turns me so off. Which means, I guess, I'm saying it should turn people on. That's not the phrasing I wanted. Steve Ballmer, I don't know, man. I don't really like this kind of fit. I'm gonna go 4.3. I'm sorry. Jack Ma. He is apparently always in a suit. From what I've found from the internet, rumor has it no one's actually seen his chest. We don't know if he has a chest even. He's always just buttoned up, you know, absolutely 4D gift wrapped in my precious fabrics. Take a look at his planets, you know. Shout out to Sam the Tailor.
Little Chinese boys, Beijing and Shanghai. Are you happy? Yes.
Jack Ma, I don't know, man. You always look like you're like ready for court. I do like though that, you know, you do bring out a lot of tie colors, it looks like, so that's nice. I'm gonna go ahead, pop you down at 6.2 then, you know, because you can tell you're trying to keep it you can tell you're trying to keep it professional, but you still like to have fun. That's crazy how much credit we give these guys. It's like, oh my god, they're changing their tie color. That means they're a fun guy. And then who was the guy that invented the BlackBerry? I recently watched that movie, but who was the guy? Oh yes, Mike Lazaridis, right? Is that, I don't know how to say his last name. But yes, Mike. He's, you know, the engineering Jay Leno. What can I say? And Mike is doing the same thing. He is just always fitted out in a suit with different tie colors, but rumor has it, apparently every suit he wears is either the color black or berry. I made that up, but you considered it for a second, right? You thought that was true? Mike, my man, I'm going to give you a 6.1. Congrats. I don't know if that's something to write home about, but any rating from Gauruv is something to write home about. So yes, those are my reviews of the style of famous engineers. And I know, if you thought the scores were high, it's engineering, okay? Everything's graded on a curve. So yeah, of course they were high. Because if I gave them their actual scores, then no one would pass. Thanks for watching. Bye.